Talk about a double standard. Get this. The Boston Globe won plaudits and a Pulitzer for its reporting on sexual abuse in the Catholic Church all those years ago. And now the Globe is accused of its own scandal, covering up the names of its employees charged with sexual misconduct. The Globe says the misconduct of its own employees is a confidential personnel matter. This from the paper that argued the public interest outweighed the privacy of priests in seeking to unseal evidence. Hypocrisy? Well, you'll decide. Joining us now with a reaction from New York is Catholic League President Bill Donohue, along with Kathy Aru, publisher of Catalina magazine. Great to see both of you. Thanks for joining us. Bill, I know you had a little surgery today, so thanks for toughing it out with us. I love it. You can't keep a good Irishman down. Look, you come with battle scars. All right, Bill, the Boston Globe says this is a different situation. This was not a case of this individual employee committing any acts of physical violence toward anyone, and they cite that as one of the reasons for the confidentiality.
Right. They need to read Massachusetts law. Massachusetts law defines sexual harassment as verbal as well as physical conduct. And beyond that, there are many, many priests who were charged with rather venial type of offenses, and that didn't matter at all to the Boston Globe. In fact, even today, there's one of the reporters is writing how we should make a distinction between somebody who grabs somebody and rape. I've made that distinction now for about 15 years. Nobody at the Boston Globe is willing to listen. These people are phonies, they're rank hypocrites, and all of a sudden they've discovered privacy rights and confidentiality. One standard for the Globe and one standard for the Catholic Church.
Kathy?
Well, yeah, but I mean, two wrongs don't make a right. The church needs to take care of its problems, and the Boston Globe needs to take care of its problems. And sexual abuse and harassment is not okay anywhere. So the Boston Globe doesn't need to reveal who its accused, alleged harassers are, as much as the church doesn't need to do that. The law will do that, and if these people are guilty, they will be punished. And that's what we saw with the priest that committed the crimes, and that's what we'll see at the Boston Globe. So I don't see a double standard at all.
Kathy, this employee apparently, I mean, this young woman in her 20s said, right, and she filed this complaint back in March, said that he propositioned her to have sexual relations with his wife,
but
using vulgar sexual language, according to the employee who filed the complaint. Other sexual harassment allegations have since surfaced. The reporter resigned.
Okay.
They declined to identify the employee because his alleged conduct did not involve physical contact, threats, or persistent harassment. Well, I mean, how do you describe persistent? I mean, was this one allegation? Was it many allegations? It seems like there were other allegations that have surfaced since that original allegation. So there's persistent conduct, maybe not with that one employee, but there could be a pattern or practice of this type of conduct in the newsroom. But it seems like it's a question of whose ox is gored here. They now want the confidentiality, and they champion this idea of full transparency back in 2003 or 2002.
Right. Well, back then they did it because there was a definite problem going on with the Catholic Church, and they were revealing the problem as a media source should do, as the media should do. That's what the media does. They're the watchdog of the United States.
Yeah, but they're not going to be a watchdog of themselves. World. They don't want to reveal the name of this individual.
But this is an alleged case. It's alleged. We don't know, and they're not going to destroy a person's reputation and life based on an accusation. The law.
Okay, so you think all the men who are accused of sexual harassment in all these cases, their names shouldn't be used?
The law doesn't require that their names be used. No, you don't ruin a person's reputation. It's America. You're innocent until proven guilty.
It's not a court of law. It's not a court. This is
Laura, let me give you an example of just how phony these people are. Not just at the Boston Globe. A number of years ago, a reporter from CNN came to my office and insisted that the Catholic Church post the names of all the accused. Not anybody who's found credibly or substantiated accusation. Anybody who's been accused, they should put that up on the website of the Archdiocese. I had the phone in my hand. I picked it up and I said, "Miss, can I have the name of your boss and his phone number?" She said, "Why?" I said, "I'm going to report you as sexually abusing me. And then I'm going to ask whether or not they're going to put your name up on the website of CNN." She said, "I got your point." And I put the phone down. It grates me so much that if you want to go back to the 1920s, that's what the Boston Globe says. We go back to the 1920s about accused priests. Well, the Boston Globe goes back to the 1870s. Certainly we can go back to World War I. And I guarantee you the Catholic League will pay for an army of lawyers to look at the Boston Globe to see if there's any more of this kind of stuff going on. Because I don't believe them that they rolled out a couple of cases from the 1970s. They roll out a case from today, and we're expected to believe that that's it. And they don't pay any price for this, and the law enforcement are not engaged. I've never seen such phoniness in my life outside of Hollywood, perhaps.
Oh, Kathy, they say they've hired a lot more women. They have a lot more women managers, and that's
I'm
good.
sure it can be proven. I'm sure it can be proven. But it's the media's job to push the envelope, and it sounds like that's what they were doing with the Catholic Church. The media has to ask the tough questions.
Right, but they got to ask the tough questions of themselves. You're making my point. Yeah, fine. I'm glad they exposed what they did. I'm glad they did what they did. But the question is,
but this is just divisive.
You let the light shine in at home too. Let the light shine in at home.
The Boston Globe should take care of their problems. The Catholic Church should take care of their problems. I mean, there shouldn't none of this should be going on anywhere.
Their problems if they're not
they
going
get
to
to have the anonymity. Yeah,
they'll be investigated. If it's
they're not going to
illegal,
investigate them.
Investigate themselves. Yeah. Well, we'll see. I bet we'll find out other cases of individuals that are accused.
I'm sure you will.
All right, guys, we're out of time. I'm sorry we could continue this all night.